I would just like to begin by giving yourselves a round of applause. Thank you all, first of all, for being here. All right, well, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Ashley Malone. I know all about me. I am an advisor with the Next Generation Indie Book Awards and one of the two co-MCs this evening, so I'm thrilled to be back with my cohort Molly over here, and we love doing this together. We have a very special evening planned for you, and I'd like to congratulate all of the writers, publishers, illustrators, and designers who are here this evening. Please join me one more time in giving all of the winners and finalists a very well-deserved round of applause. Now, on to me. I am involved in publishing and am a picture book author and illustrator. I've had my books published both independently as well as with major Big Five houses like Macmillan and Penguin Random House. And one of the most exciting things that I experienced early on in my publishing career was being the recipient of the Next Generation Indie Book Award. So it is full circle for me to be here as one of the co-MCs this evening, and just to be involved with this incredible organization to begin with. So I'm very honored and excited to be here sharing in your experiences and celebrating with so many talented authors, illustrators, and publishers this evening. All right, before we proceed further, I'd like to share a special welcome from Catherine Goulet, founder of the Next Generation Indie Book Awards. Catherine is overseas and sadly could not be with us this evening, but she sends her warmest congratulations to all the winners and finalists. So where is our lovely Catherine Goulet? And she is watching with us on Facebook Live. I just commented back to her. So the Facebook Live camera is set up right here. So hey, Catherine! She's very, very excited. All right, so our purpose this evening is to recognize and honor you for outstanding independently published books of the year. So this year we continue to grow and receive thousands of entries, including entries from 69 countries around the world, which is so cool. And we also have entries from all 50 states in the U.S., which is amazing, and all 10 provinces in Canada. We have visitors with us this evening from all over the U.S., plus Australia, Canada, France, Ireland, Israel, Norway, and the U.K. I appreciate their enthusiasm, whoever said it. And a special shout out and thanks goes to our esteemed team of expert judges who had the very difficult task of selecting the winning books from so many fantastic entries. It was very tough. It takes a huge team effort to put together an awards program of this size, so it's an amazing team. All right, I'd also like to give a special shout out to Shelly Anderson, our extraordinary awards coordinator. Sadly, Shelly could not be here either this evening, but she would like to welcome everyone and sends her congratulations to all the winners and finalists. Again, joining us on Facebook Live, hey Shelly! And also thank you to our fabulous co-founder, Marilyn Allen, who is here. Yeah. And the equally fabulous co-chair, Kathy Teets, also here. You'll be hearing from each of these incredibly talented women this evening. All right, thank you to the rest of our volunteer team here. Give us a wave as I call your name. I'll begin with Lolly. Next, Erin. Megan. Ray. And Lexi. They are all here with us this evening, along with Tag, Beth, Mike H., Heidi, Chris, and Logan online. Thank you for all of your contributions, and now I would like to thank our sponsors this year. We have Platinum sponsor, IAP Career College, Gold sponsor, FabJob.com, Silver sponsor, Zoom Into Books, and Bronze sponsor, Author Connections. Now, before we get started with the awards presentations, I'd like to explain how the night will unfold. I will be sharing my MC duties, as I mentioned, with the lovely and talented Lolly Dion over here, and we'll meet her very shortly. Lolly and I will be announcing the 2026 winners and finalists who are present tonight, and this will be done in alphabetical order based on your book's title. So winners and finalists will come up on stage to receive their medals in that order. Now, interspersed throughout the night, we'll be announcing grand prize winners, not in alphabetical order though. Keep you on your toes. And grand prize winners will be saying a few words either in person or by video. We will start with the third place grand prize winners and work up to the first place grand prize winners. After the awards presentation, you will have an opportunity to have a photograph taken by our professional photographer, right here. Thank you. Doing a very good job already. And also we have a marketing table in the room, which includes books from many of the winners and finalists who are here. Now, if you have an extra book and haven't done so already, feel free to add a copy of your book to the table. And then at the end of the evening, if you have put a book on the table, feel free to take a different one back. Put on the little book swap. So we'll be starting the presentation of winners and finalists. Now, before moving forward, we would appreciate if you could put your phones on silent just to make sure we don't have any interruptions while honoring the winners and finalists. So we will be announcing the winners and finalists who are here by showing a PowerPoint presentation, which will include the winners and finalists listed once again in alphabetical order, based on the name of your book title. For example, if your book starts with the letter A, you will be one of the first up on stage to receive your award. Does that make sense? Okay. You all follow? Cool. Now, if your book starts with the word B, meaning the letter T, you will not be first. You will be called up when we get to the letter T. So, just to make sure everybody understands. When your book is announced, please make your way to the stage to receive your medal for each category you have placed in. So please come up to the stage on the left side, over here. And our co-founder, Marilyn Allen, will be presenting you with your medal and shaking your hand. And then please go down the stairs and meet the center here. Anyone not comfortable with using the stairs to come on stage, please come to the bottom of the stairs in front of the stage, and we will come down to you to present you with your award. Now, we're going to demonstrate this just to make sure you get it. So if I can please ask my lovely and talented assistant, Mike DeYoung. Very well done so far. Okay, Mike. Please come up the stairs on the left side of the stage. And just a quick note that when you're up here, this isn't the time to take photos. For loved ones who are here with you this evening, we love that, but we want to emphasize that we don't have time to get everybody's picture in that moment up here. We haven't built that into the program this evening, but we have hired a professional photographer who will be around to take photos of all the winners and finalists with our co-founder, Marilyn, or co-chair, Kathy, immediately after all the medals have been awarded. You can take photos of loved ones on the stage if you wish after the ceremony. There will be time to do that. So again, please no stopping for photos just so that we can keep it moving. If your book has been placed as a winner or finalist in more than one category, we will be presenting you with all of your medals at once when your book is announced. After all medals and awards have been handed out, we will then have our photographer take photos of all winners and finalists in the photo area, which is back there in the corner, if you can see that from here. I will now begin announcing the winners and finalists. Here we go! And beginning with the letter A. After the journey, Returning the Heart to Home by Wanda W. Jerome, Mind, Body, and Spirit finalist, poetry winner, and spirituality finalist. Congratulations. So she knows how to come up on stage properly. That was very nice job. up we have Afterburst, Reliving World War II by Lucy Colbeck, anthology winner. All That Knitting by Robbie and Judy Grusin, illustrated by Judy Grusin. Illustrations finalist. Congratulations. That concludes. We have one more A title. Next up, An Eye for Joy, Noticing the Good World Everywhere by Peg Guilfoyle, motivational finalist. Congratulations. All right, we move on from the letter A. Next up, Chow by L.S. Delorme, suspense finalist. All right, now I am pleased to introduce you to my co-MC, Dr. Lolly DeYoung. Lolly is an experienced writer and editor. She is the founder of Birthing Magazine, now in its 31st year of publication, where she remains an advisor. Her published academic writing focuses on corporate social responsibility, executive decision-making, and using social media to advance corporate social responsibility. Welcome, Lolly. Time for that mom voice that we discussed earlier. I can pretend to be you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you. Thanks for your patience. So I'm going to announce the next five. And the next one is Charles Whitford Richards, The Artist and the Circle by J. Michael Warner. And this is a finalist in the art category. Composed, a mosaic advantage to lead without losing yourself by Dr. Carissa Thomas. And this was a finalist in the motivation category. Dark Skies, Tales of Turbulence in Paradise by David Halberd. And this was a finalist in the travel and travel guide category. Emma, Nike's Version by Haley Jones, a finalist in the general fiction novel over 100,000 words category. Sponsors by Robert J. Collins. Who's part of our team, who's here tonight, and ask them to give a shout out to Robert.
All right, thank you so much, Lolly. I am happy to introduce our co-chair and past winner of Independent Publisher of the Year, Kathy Teague of Headline Books. Kathy is an independent publisher who has been publishing books since 1985. Wow. She is the founder and president of Headline Books, the 2024 Independent Publisher of the Year. Kathy's company's books have won over 1,272 national and international awards. Kathy is also the founder of Zoom Into Books, a virtual marketing program that reaches over 200,000 people around the globe every month and gives authors an opportunity to expand to a global market for sales and appearances. Kathy's recent nonprofit, All Aboard Books, supports author visits to schools and gives books to students in rural America. Welcome, Kathy.
was a long, long time back, but we never knew about award competitions for books. And when we won this award, it opened major doors for my business to long-range, long-term marketing and advertising of our titles. And this is invaluable to authors and publishers. When you launch your book, it's like dropping a stone in a pond, and the circles start to radiate out, and that's how you start your marketing. Every state has an annual book festival, and every state has an annual library conference, and you should go. You should go to all of those. Meet other authors and possibly publishers. Social media is your friend. It is free. Free advertising and marketing from your couch. Can't beat that. So you can have your first book released, and you have a book launch. You start expanding your target market, and then what? It's about this time your social media starts to get somewhat repetitive, right? What can you do to revive the life of your book? Maybe an award? Every award you get gives you a whole nother marketing campaign to tell people something new about your book. And that's what book awards can do. It is eternal marketing for books. And if you won the Next Generation Book Award and don't live in Canada, you're an international award winning. Sorry, Canadians. Book awards, statistics show that the customer, parent, librarian have a choice between two similar books. One has an award on it, one doesn't. 98% of the time, you're buy the book with a stick because it shows excellence. And any of you all go to your state fairs or festivals, you know how important those big, beautiful ribbons and medals are. We do our state fair and we put all medals. The first award took my business to another level of national exposure. Today, our over 600 titles have won 1,000 including we've had Pulitzer nomination. Next, you can go to genre-specific conferences. Boucheron for crime, true crime fiction, Romance Writers of America, Mystery Writers of America, Military Writers of America, SCBWI, which is the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators. Every state has a chapter. It's great networking. School conferences, Killer Nashville, and there's a great writers conference in Kauai. This is a business expense. These conferences include writing, marketing, screenwriting, agent sessions, pitch sessions with publishers. And you'll meet people that will change your life and maybe help you expand your books. So after a year, you release your next book. The second book will sell the first book. The third book will sell the first two, and so on. If you space your books out by 12 to 18 months, you can allow each book to have a life of its own. So to bring this little speech full circle, let's get back to Rick Robinson. I've published 5 novels, 2 sure publicize that. I mean, you get any opportunity like that, anything new that you can tell people. What has worked out is that on August 5th this year, 1968, the movie premiered. So we're very excited, and the whole journey started with the next generation in the progress. So we will be forever grateful of the influence and excellence this organization brought to our company and so many others over the years. So take this opportunity and run with it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kathy. I could have, instead of saying 1985, I could have said 1985. That would be worse. All right. We will now continue with announcing the winners and finalists. Next up is Fix the Fire Damage, the Everyday Pain Guide number 2. Your go-to guide when pain first strikes by Yaling Liu, DC. Illustrated by Sandy Johnson. This was Health and Wellness Nonfiction winner. Congratulations. Hey Baby, The Elk That Survived by Pamela J. Howard. Illustrated by GYBI. Children's Juvenile Nonfiction finalist. Congratulations. Hostage, a memoir of terrorism, trauma, and resilience by Mimi Nichter. Memoirs, Overcoming Adversity, Tragedy, winner. Congratulations. Joyosity, how to cultivate intense happiness in work and life, even if things are what they are, by Jen Whitmer. Self-help nonfiction winner. Just Trust Life, a journey of Teilhard de Jardin by Christine and Tracy, PhD, illustrated by Raul Vigna, inspirational nonfiction finalist. Chloe, back to you.
Thanks, Ashley. My mic keeps cutting out. We tested this all out beforehand, so is it working now? Okay. It keeps turning itself off, so I have to turn on every time I call.
I'll jump in and we can go quiet again.
So we'll manage. So the next finalist in the anthology category is Letters to Lily, Lessons in Leadership and Loving Yourself by Alexia Wines and Melissa Cohen. Next is Letters to Ms. 1000, Words of Wisdom for an African American Women Architects, Volume 1, by Christian Jews and multiple authors. And this was the winner in the anthology category, and Best Overall Design, Nonfiction, officially was a finalist. Native American and First Nation figures in sculpture, North American monuments, memorials, and statuary of 50 artists by Fred F. Pointer IV. And this was the finalists in 4 categories, including art, I'd like to introduce Megan Taylor. She's our book coordinator who's been actively involved in publishing the next generation in book for 10 years. Megan will be announcing the grand prize winners this week. Welcome, Megan.
Thank you, Holly. I'm happy to be part of the 2026 Next Generation Indie Book Awards. I will start by announcing the third place grand prize winner for fiction, which comes with a $500 cash prize. Writer in Residence by J.A. Hoskins. This book is also placed in the following categories: first novel, over 90,000 words, finalist; general fiction novel, over 100,000 words, winner; regional fiction, winner. Author J.A. Hoskins is here tonight and will come up to say a few words.
And thank you so much. Thank you everyone so much. It's really an honor to receive these awards. And winning an award is incredibly special and not necessarily for the reason you might think. The greatest gift that winning these awards gave me is something much more personal. Until recently, I've always thought of myself as just an engineer who secretly wanted to write books. And almost overnight, after winning these awards, something shifted, and I started thinking of myself differently. I started thinking of myself as an award-winning novelist with words to say, who taught this from an engineering background. Once I started feeling that change in my heart, I started walking a little bit taller, or writing a little bit taller. And having my work recognized by independent judges gave me so much more confidence in my words and my stories and my imagination. So like so many people in this room tonight, I have lots more stories to write. Thank you.
I will now announce the third place grand prize winner for nonfiction, which also comes with a $500 cash prize. African American women who began a movement, 100 Visionaries of Freedom, Justice, and Equality by Michael A. Carson, Matthew A. Carson, and Shanika H. Carson. This book has also placed in the following category: African American Nonfiction Winner. Unfortunately, the authors were unable to attend, but I'm happy to accept their award on their behalf. Now, back to Ashley.
All right, we will now continue with the winners and finalists. So next up is Path for Words, 5-minute language learning activities for children ages 1 to 3 years by Marie Martinez. This is Parenting Family Nonfiction finalist. Congratulations. She is not here. Unlike Marilyn and Pat are here. Promising Young Men by Elias Axel. Inspirational fiction finalist. Quest for the Code by Heather Bradley. Children's educational picture book, 6 years and up finalist. And this is a repeat winner. There was a finalist award given to this creator in 2024. Next up, Sail 4, a submarine story by David Zeke. Military finalist. Congratulations. All right, back over to you, Lolly.
Thanks, Ashley. The next is a winner in the activity books category for all ages, Secret Stitches, Underground Railroad Quilt Activity Book for Children and Adults by Edith Deborah Edmonds and Amy Edmonds. And a finalist in the business category, 6 Functions, 1 Vision, a practical guide for modern leaders by Dorothy Phillips. Something Else, Words That Remember, Stories That Awaken by Lucas Simcoe. And this was a finalist in the Memoirs Other category. Soul Cycling by Ashley Reeves. And this was a finalist in the BIPOC category, so Black, Indigenous, and or persons of color. Sounds My Ears Would Like to Hear by Robbie and Julie. And this was a finalist in the children's classic book fiction category. Now I'm going to pass it over to Ashley to introduce our co-founder, Marilyn Allen.
Thanks, Lolly. It is my pleasure to introduce you to co-founder Marilyn Allen, literary agent. Marilyn has a wealth of experience with major publishers and best-selling authors. She is the founder and president of the Allen Literary Agency, and she reviews the winning books in the Next Generation Indie Book Awards for possible representation. Before starting her own literary agency, Marilyn held senior positions with several major New York publishers, including her position as Senior Vice President of HarperCollins and directing sales and marketing teams for Simon & Schuster, HarperCollins, and many divisions of the Penguin Random House Publishing Group. Marilyn has taught publishing courses at New York University and at Gotham Publishing. It is my honor to introduce you to Marilyn Allen.
Hello, everyone. I got a call 19 years ago from Catherine Boulay, and she said, let's start a book award program that's sincere and honest, has professional judges, has quality entries, does everything right. Well, here I am 19 years later, and I am glowing. It's my favorite night of the year. I say all the time, they'll tell you, how many times in life are you honored? And tonight you're not. Enjoy it. I wrote a book about 15 years ago. I shudder thinking about it. It's so damn much work. I swear to God, I taught Shakespeare to middle school kids in Lowell, Mass. I walked 200 miles of the Camino. I birthed a daughter. None of those were hard right now. I swear to God. I still shudder thinking about it. So I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you for the hard work writing books and award-winning books at that. I'm so really proud of you. Every year when I give this talk, I try to share a few things that I see are happening in publishing, just to give you a little bit of insight. And I think there's 3 big trends going on in publishing right now. One of them is the unbelievable domination of Amazon. I mean, it's hurting bookstores, it's hurting distributors, it's hurting a lot of people. And when I'm done pointing out these things, I'm going to show you how I think we can make them advantages. But right now, publishers are seeing 80% of book sales for many titles going to Amazon, even more of ebooks. The second thing publishers are worried about is the fact that there are just too many books being published. 6,000 a day, which is just sobering. I didn't want to give you the total number, it's just sobering. So I'm going to give you some pointers on how to deal with that. And the third thing I see publishers worried about is AI, how it's going to affect the industry. So let's see how we can turn these problems around. Let me explain. First of all, Amazon domination. I look at it as every one of you has the same advantage as Grisha, or any other best-selling author. You have a page on Amazon, and you need to make that your landing page for the world. I teach classes on how to make an Amazon page sparkle. Let me give you a few pointers. If you Google about the author, you're going to see a lot of examples on successful authors and what they've done on that section of the Amazon page. Be sure you get your awards up. I checked a lot of you, or most of you have it up on your Amazon page. Every review you get, blurb, quote, go in and update that Amazon page. Insiders at Amazon tell me that when you get 20 book reviews, and then you get it 100, the algorithms change. So all of a sudden your book is going to be higher on Amazon. You look like a lot of fun people. I think you've got a lot of friends, family, neighbors, colleagues, like those 5-star reviews. And one of the takeaways that nobody really understands, it's all about search right now. So if you test certain words on your website, on your Amazon page, test them. And there's companies like Spark4 I use that will help you test certain words and how readers are discovering you. What you want to do too is, nobody knows this, in the reader reviews, those words are part of your search. So if you've written a book on antiques in New England and you want to talk about, certain desk or something, Chippendale, get your neighbor to say, oh, this book was Chippendale desk, you get that here. So it's all about discoverability. Now, the next thing I mentioned to you was too darn many books. The key for all of you is to really understand what makes your book unique. Why did you spend all those hours writing it? What do you want the world to know about you? Really distill it. And then you need to figure out how to find the reader. My friend Kathy gave you some really good pointers about conventions. I also want to mention that I believe you make a metaphor, Kathy, about a pebble. Start local. Get to know your bookseller, get to know the librarian and distributors around, civic organizations. Speak, speak, speak. Just this past week, I have run 3 events at my library in Stamford and Greenwich, Connecticut, in that area. We had a couple hundred people, and now these book talks are really popular, and I think all of you can make that sort of happen in your neighborhoods. We're finding that podcasts translate to book sales. Go on Spotify, go on Apple, there's some companies that will help you find podcasts. And do a pitch letter. Who's not you selling? These people are all looking for content. And if you find the right ones that are appropriate for your book, I think you're going to see magic. Let me tell you what happens. When you're on a podcast, the listeners open up Amazon and they want to see your book page. So that's why you want to make that sticky. We want to make those listeners book buyers. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is a little bit about AI. I and almost everybody in publishing just come through an unbelievable lawsuit against Anthropic. They stole 500,000 copyrighted books. It's been a nightmare. There's 2 more big lawsuits. I'm just warning you, you're all friends. I treasure your work. Make sure they're copyrighted, because the people that didn't have their book copyrighted had no rights. The judge just threw them out. And watch your content. Make sure to try to do best if it's not stolen. If it is, join the series. Okay? But stay very far away from AI with your writing. But I think there's other ways we can use it. I use it sometimes to write marketing copy for clients. It has clever ideas. I use it to research where readers are for certain kinds of books. I had a couple of clients use it to make an audio book, AI version of it. So there's ways to use it and help build your audience, not in your writing, but in your marketing. I'm really so happy to be here tonight. I'm really proud of you all. I treasure working with writers, and I congratulate all of you. I brought up my champagne. try this all the time, and if I can help you, it would be my honor. Enjoy this evening. Go off and be honored and like you all.
Thank you so much, Marilyn. All right, we will now continue announcing the winners and finalists. So next up is Stolen Histories by B.R. Michaels. First novel over 90,000 words winner. Congratulations. Sylvia the Garden Snake by Robbie and Judy Brusen, illustrated by Judy Brusen. Illustrations, finalists. Take the Wheel, How to Influence Anyone to Be the Leader People Want to Follow by Vlad Sopov, illustrated by Andy Meaden. This is business finalist. Congratulations. Tennis Players as Works of Art by David Linebarger, general nonfiction winner. Congratulations. The Just In Case Plan, Smart Strategies for Long-Term Care, Family Conversations, and Legacy Protection by Sherry L. Combs, social change winner. Congratulations.
Back to me.
Back to you, Wally.
The Leadhead's Pencil Blog, Volume 8 by Jonathan A. Nonfiction digitally, and this is also a finalist in a specialty novelty book. Get this, Jonathan's been here at 5 different awards ceremonies over the years. He's been a finalist 6 times and a winner 2 times in addition to this evening. So welcome back. It's so good to see you. The Life Warrior Diary and 7 Love Letters from Guyana, A Testament of Freedom in the New Life by Lynn and Chow, and this is a finalist in the New Age category. And first novel, 40,000 to 70,000 words finalist. The Messengers of Magic by Jessica Dodge. This is a winner in Best Overall Design Fiction, and also a winner in the Romance Fiction category. The Power of Magical Women by Connie Boyd, and this is a winner in the Women's Literature Non-Fiction category. Now I'd like to invite Megan back to announce the second place franchise winners. Megan.
Thank you, Lolly. The second place grand prize winner, Fiction, comes with a $750 cash prize. The winner is Red and Me by Terry D. Carruthers. This book is also placed in the following categories: Best Cover Design, Fiction, finalist; Children's Juvenile Fiction, winner; Children's Juvenile Early Readers Chapter Books, Fiction, winner. We have a video from the author. Molly, if you could please play the video.
Thank you for the love you've shown written me. It's a very special book, and it would not have been written without Maureen Reynolds. She popped into my head at 6 a.m. on July 4th, 2018, screaming about Turtle Dove Junction, and she wouldn't shut up until I got up and started writing her story. I love Marlene, I love Red, I love this book. It is my heart. And so I am beyond grateful for the recognition that you have shown it. Thank you so much.
The second place grand prize winner nonfiction also comes with a $750 cash prize. The winner is Flora of the Orinoco, Aquatic and Semi-Aquatic Plants by Ivan Nikolji. This book is also placed in the following categories: Coffee Table Book Photography winner, Science, Nature, Environment winner. Unfortunately, the author was unable to attend, but I'm happy to accept their award on his behalf. Now back to Ashley.
All right, I am so pleased to introduce you to Dr. Karen Chernishev. Karen is an award-winning writer and scholar and has served on editorial boards in higher education. Karen has published essays, book reviews, chapters, and edited works with academic and independent presses. Karen is the 2019 winner of the African American category with author Lillian Jones Horace for their book Angie Brown, A Jim Crow Romance, and she is also a 2009 Next Generation Indie Book Award winner. We are thrilled to have Karen on our advisory team since 2020. So, introducing Dr. Karen Chernishev.
It's so wonderful to be here. I just want to say this before I read the judge's comments. The woman whose book put me in a position to win an Indie Award, Lillian Jones Horace, migrated from Texas to Chicago. She wrote her novel, the award-winning novel, Angie Brown, A Jim Crow Romance. She wrote it on the heels of a divorce from her husband. Her story ended in a way that was sad to her, but she created a very happy ending for Angie. She wrote that book in California, but it's a very special moment for me because she was also a librarian. So to be here in Chicago, in a library, knowing that I'm in a position to honor her memory here is wonderful for me. I've also taken her life story and created 2 documentaries, a short one and a longer one. So I encourage you, even as you embrace the awards that you have won, continue to breathe life into your projects through other kinds of projects, because your work deserves it. So, I'm glad that the judges appreciated my work, and so now I'm going to read what they said about yours. Every year, the books are amazing, and I think they can't get any better. But this year, I was stunned at how outstanding they were. Another judge. There were a lot of powerful stories submitted this year, and so many of the submissions were incredibly well-crafted and written, with well-thought-out design and structure. People are truly doing some wonderful things in the indie and self-publishing book world right now. Another judge. This year's submissions were of a very high quality, and it was a genuine pleasure to participate as a judge. Another. There were so many incredible books. The authors are doing wonderful work. And lastly, this year was a fantastic year, and such a great quality, and such great quality books. I thoroughly enjoyed judging, and I am already looking forward to next year. Now, over to Ashley.
Thank you, Karen. All right, The Prayer of St. Francis by Travis J. Peterson, crime fiction winner. Congratulations. The Suitor You Forget by Christopher Benzinger. First novel, 70,000
following categories: Female Empowerment, finalist; First Novel, 70,000 to 90,000 words, winner. Author Brenda K. Thompson is here tonight and will come up to say a few words.
Everybody hear me? Yes. When I'm speaking to this microphone, I'm speaking to you. But when I write a book, I'm speaking to people I may never meet. Thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions, I hope. Because tonight I can see you, I can feel you in this room. But when we write, we speak in silence. We sit alone on the page trying to reach someone who isn't there yet. You know, but it means what it means to stay with an idea when no one else can see it. You know what it means to have a sentence that check a whole book and come back and try again. You know what it means to carry people, places, memories, grief, humor, truth, and hope until they finally become something someone can actually hold in their hand. So what I would like to offer you tonight is don't ever forget that your voice matters before the world hears it. I'm going to say that again. Don't ever forget that your voice matters before the world hears it. It matters in the quiet, it matters when the work's unfinished, it matters before the reviews, before awards, before anyone knows whether the book will find its readers. Because the real miracle in writing is not only that we create books, it's that we continue to reach for someone else, to read them across time, across distance, across every kind of life we have lived. And when a reader opens a book and feels that voice reaching toward them, that silence is broken. Thank you.
I will now announce the first place grand prize winner for nonfiction, which also comes with a $1,500 cash prize. Of Bloodlines and Blue Notes, lyrics, album notes, and critical essays by Terry Blade. This book is also placed in the following categories: ebook nonfiction winner, LGBTQ+, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer plus finalist, social justice winner. We have a video from the author. Lolly, if you could please play the video.
I want to say thank you so much to the Next Generation Indie Book Awards for making of Bloodlines and Blue Notes the grand prize winner of the nonfiction category. I am tremendously grateful, and I am so glad and appreciative that the work of Black, queer, gender nonconforming artists like myself and the intersectionality of that with music can be recognized and celebrated. And I want to thank you again for the tremendous honor.
All right, so next up we have something very special. I am happy to tell you about the Next Generation Short Story Awards, which was started by the Next Generation Indie Book Awards in 2024, with 2026 being the third awards year. This is a not-for-profit international awards program for authors of short stories who have written an unpublished short story that is 5,000 words or less. There are 30 plus categories: gold medals, cash prizes, and literary exposure. A selection of winning stories will be included in a complimentary digital anthology of winners. This evening, we will be announcing the 3 grand prize winners and have invited them to submit a video. I would like to introduce you to Anushka Rajesh, who is the awards coordinator of the Next Generation Short Story Awards. Anushka has contributed articles in English and French to academic and school publications and brings prior expertise in content writing. Welcome, Anushka.
Thank you, Ash. I'm
Short Story Awards. I will start by announcing the third place grand prize winner, which comes with a $200 cash prize. The winner is Caroline by Andrew Merrick. This story has also placed in the following categories: historical winner, horror, scary stories, and paranormal winner. Unfortunately, the author was unable to attend, but I'm happy to accept the award instead. The second place grand prize winner will receive a $300 cash prize, and the winner is Toward the Light by Joanna Lovelock. This story has also placed in the following categories: romance winner, senior 70 years and above, finalist. Author Joanna is here with us tonight and will come up to say a few words.
Distinguished guests and fellow writers. I've had this joy to come here tonight. I came from London yesterday and stayed in my hotel and some of my early, but I did not get here until later than I had planned. But it is certainly good to be in this very illustrious company. And I am also absolutely delighted that my story, Toward the Light, is the second place grand prize winner. It's, if you haven't read it, if you don't know about it, try and get a copy. I have to say, and maybe a bit biased, but it is a nice story. So, yeah, thank you very much, and thank you also to the Next Generation Book Awards. In fact, I think it was about 4 years ago, I was a finalist in the Book Awards, and then I heard about the short story, and I thought, oh, why not have a go at that as well? And here I am.
Thank you, Joanna. The first place grand prize winner will receive a $500 cash prize and a trophy. The first place winner is The House on Cherry Street by Jennifer Lamont Hill. This story has also placed in the following categories: historical finalist, spiritual religious winner. We have a video from the author. Bobby, please play the video.
Greetings from Idaho, and thank you so much for this tremendous honor. As a native Chicagoan, I'm very sorry not to be with you this evening, especially at the Newberry, which I was known to haunt now and then back in the day. Speaking of haunting, the house on Cherry Street had its origins as a ghost story that I wrote in college many millennia ago. It featured a lovelorn ghost and plenty of adolescent angst, and I got a B. Time marched on, and I changed my perspective. So I brought the ghost down from the attic and had her tell her story to a young person in need of encouragement. And that's a gift of growing older. We earn the right to tell our stories, especially if they brighten someone's day, as you've brightened mine. Thanks again. God bless you all, and go Cubs.
Thank you, Gianna. And now over to Ashley.
All right, everyone, I'm going to ask you to please welcome Marilyn Allen, literary agent and co-founder, back on stage to hear some final comments before photos. Welcome again, Marilyn.
What an amazing evening. As of this minute, our 20th year, we're going to be open to submission. So I want all of you to keep writing. Next year's award ceremony is in New Orleans. It's going to be such a party. We've had a lot of repeat winners here tonight. I want to see all of you back. Would that be fun? So let's make it happen. Congratulations, everyone. Well done.
All right, so this evening, like I said before, we have a professional photographer to take your photos with you and your book, together with wrapping things up. So once again, congratulations everybody on